Financial intelligence is the ability to control cash flow. Intelligent IQ is, can you control cash flow? Not your college fee.
If you don't have the financial education, when somebody's to your house, these mutuals are good or the stock will go up. And you don't know the difference between a good investment and a bad investment, because real estate can be a bad investment, stocks can be a bad investment. If you don't know good investment advice from bad investment, you get taken.
Einstein said, imagination is more important than knowledge, but knowledge empowers imagination. You've got to have the basic knowledge of taxes, debt, financial statements, and all that. If you don't want to learn it, I can't help you. The poor will always be amongst us. It starts up here. It's in their words, but when they say I can't afford it or I can't do that, they become what they say. And I meet so many people, I can't afford it. You think I made money? And my rich dad would say, that's why he's poor. Poor people say, I can't afford it. I can't do that. I don't have time. Because it's an escape. Easy to say, I can't afford it. Oh, I'm too tired. Oh, I can't go to the gym. When you could go to the gym. But no, I can't. Truth is, I'm just too lazy. But the thing is that we become creatures of our own habit. And until we break the habit, we don't change. The way he taught me about money was playing Monopoly. And I finally one day I got upset. I said, well, when are you going to teach me about money? What do you think we're doing? We're playing Monopoly. He goes, no. What do you think we're doing? We're playing Monopoly. What do you think we're doing? So I don't know. I'm teaching you about money. And then that's when, you have one greenhouse. He says, there's many formulas for great success in money. There's thousands of them. But one of the best ones found on the game of Monopoly. Still is today. 4 greenhouses, 1 red hood. I said, what? He says, one of the greatest ways to acquire great wealth is playing Monopoly in real life. 4 greenhouses, 1 red hotel. But is that all there is? And he says, what do you think I'm doing? And I went, I don't know. So then he took me out and he showed me his greenhouses. And 10 years later, when I was 19, I was now in school in New York. And I come back to Hawaii. And Rich Dad had bought the biggest piece of land smack dab in the middle of Waikiki Beach. And when you go to Waikiki Beach today, you'll see the Hyatt Regency Hotel. That was his. There's 6 basic words to financial literacy and financial education. And the 6 words, again, are income, expense, asset, liability. See, I don't really care about my FICO. A FICO score just basically registers, are you trustworthy with borrowing money? I borrow in the hundreds of millions of dollars. And the last 2 words are the words cash flow. So the income comes in and it goes out this way. First line of expense is tax. It's not how much money you make. Most people, I don't care if you have a PhD or no school at all, but they can't control the cash flowing out through their expenses. And this is where the house comes in. First thing, most kids do when they get pay raise or that, they buy themselves a bigger house. Oh, my house is an asset. Now, who tells you that? Your real estate agent, of course. But when you look at what happens with a house, a personal residence, something I live in, the money comes in and goes out through a mortgage. You have taxes and you have upkeep. So money's always flowing out. So that's why your house is not an asset, is because it's taking money from your pocket. So very simply said, assets put money in my pocket, liabilities take money from my pocket. I started when I was 25, bought my first house. And it was an apartment. It was an investment property. I didn't live in it. I rented it out. And it put money in my pocket.
I love real estate. I think it's the best, better than slide. But if not smart with it, it's like a loaded gun. Protect yourself, it can kill you. So real estate is, to me, because when debt is, in 1997, I said your house is not an asset. And it drove me because it's a common. But when you can't make your house payments, you find out it's the biggest liability you got. More debt you have to be smarter. So you can use debt to get richer. You can also use debt to wipe you out. So that's why, I continue on. So we need financial education. To just say to somebody, get out of debt, well, that's not accurate. If you don't have the financial education, when somebody's to your house, these mutual funds are good or the stock will go up. And you don't know the difference between a good investment and a bad investment, because real estate can be a bad investment, stocks can be a bad investment. If you don't know good investment advice from bad investment, you get taken. It's not kind. The thing that I want to say is this: you can invest in gold and you can invest in real estate and lose money, stocks, you can invest in oil and you can also make a lot of money in all those. So really the reason we get together is your financial intelligence, financial IQ makes something valuable or not valuable. You have to know a good investment from good advice from bad advice.
My game, financial business, for one. Second is real estate. And that's why I pay no taxes. Why Trump pays no taxes legally. It's a combination of business and real estate that gives us an unfair advantage over them because they don't know what the depreciation is, what the government wants us to do. So in other words, there's three things. There's appreciation, amortization, and depreciation. So the way guys like Trump and Kushner and the rich guys do it is called the McDonald's formula of business.
Before we continue, help us clicking that YouTube like button and subscribe now to our channel. This shows the algorithm that you valued this information. And it helps us spread that message. Sharing is caring. And now, let's continue.
I have bad news for you. If you're not rich by now, you're screwed. And if you're in debt, you're even double screwed. How so, you might wonder? Well, the sad truth is that you're working your whole life to make someone else rich. The mega corporations, the banks, the politicians, everyone is getting richer. They get your money. And what is even worse, they get your time, they get your life. You are not even in a rat race, you're in a financial prison. But what could a solution for you look like? Honestly, I don't know, but I know what a solution for me would look like. It's very simple. I use whatever money I have and I multiply it with 1,000. This could make my life much easier and probably yours as well. If you have $1,000 available and multiply this with 1,000, I believe that this could solve some financial issue for the one or the other. Of course, if you're ugly, you would have to multiply it with much more than 1,000. My name is Marco Stan, and this is what I decided to do. I decided to 1000x my money. This is not a joke. I know what you may be thinking. What is this guy talking about? How should this work? This is not possible. Well, I made a detailed video where I laid out my plan. And some clever folks might even want to look at this plan and copy it and do exactly what I do. This is just a little hint on the side. You have two options. You leave, you forget what you have seen. You do whatever you're doing and you hope that somehow you get some other results. Good luck with that. Or you click the link below the video. You enter your email address because I'm not showing this to everybody. You at least watch my video on how I plan to 1000x my money. The choice is yours. Make the right choice. Join me. See what a different future you could have. See at least how I intend, how I plan to do the 1000x. So click on the link below, enter your email address, and I see you on the other side. Your Marco Stan.